It's let me see.
Or is that the freezer right here?
Yeah, it was a freezer there, like frozen quesadillas.
Okay, I was like, I don't know if I hear a wind tunnel or a snowstorm. Combination of both.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles continue to move through the season and want to find a way to secure win number 3 on the year. It's the Jaguars going up against the Eagles.
Thank you, Larry. It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take
Guess who back?
there at Lincoln Financial Field.
Back again.
Philadelphia, PA. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Philadelphia Eagles. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Sup, Benny?
Now a first carry for Daniel Pumphrey. No gain on the play there. Second down. A well-executed blitz, no doubt. Great job by the linebacker. Maybe the quarterback, if he could have seen that, could have audibled there.
Yeah, he needed to be in a different play because that one just meshed perfectly for the defense.
Sorry I couldn't catch up with the streams. Too much damn homework.
Sliding out of the pocket.
Oh, yes,
And he'll be out of bounds up near
Somebody's had a
midfield
cold.
at the 49. A good pickup there at 22. That's a matchup maybe they go back to their outer third of the field as this game continues.
Yeah, I think
It's
back to my
cool.
high school coach John Ford used to say when we got big plays early in a game or good plays, he'd always say, "Foul it away, lad, foul it away," because he'd want to come back to it later in a key situation.
Did you
Maybe
hear
come
about
back to this one a little more often.
Kevin Owens
Did he
and
say Laddie or did he say Lad?
Sami Zayn.
Okay.
What, how they got like sent home?
yeah.
When you heard Laddie, he was usually in a pretty good mood.
I think they're somehow gonna incorporate that into a storyline.
On the back, though, you got to look at blocking there, don't you?
I would agree with that totally. At some point, they have to win at the point of attack. Instead, it was the defense getting it done again and holding them to no gain.
They fake the give. Now wins.
Apparently it was
Throwing the out route.
different man. He's doing something. Huh?
And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there at 22.
They were crossing it there with Manchester, wherever they're going. Now they're back in back in the States.
They'll run here with Pumphrey. Heck of a broken
Apparently they
tackle,
went against,
able to work this
like,
down near the 23. They'll get a nice chunk there on the
against the
first down
script.
run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big
Yeah,
as
apparently something was supposed to happen, like when Kevin Owens ran out last night or whatever.
Run on that last play.
New Day was supposed to fight back and beat him up.
Yeah.
They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
And they said
So
fuck
many
that.
teams want to throw
Yeah,
the
pretty
ball in this
much.
situation nowadays, but I love
How do you
watching
feel
teams
about
have
AJ
confidence
Styles
to
versus
throw
Brock
the
Lesnar now?
football. In that situation,
I
that's
feel a lot
almost a
better about the
tendency breaker.
situation.
So it'll be first
How do you
down
feel about John Cena being the 5th man of Team SmackDown?
from the red zone now.
I didn't know that.
Yep. I got my WWE notification this morning, and it was that whole breaking news. Shane McMahon announces John Cena as
Well,
5th
we
man.
gotta say good work, man. Just came to say hi. Love it, but
To
school.
be honest, I mean, it probably felt like SmackDown was
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right
feeling a
around the
little weak
13.
with him. He got
Call the
Braun
gain of a
Strowman
yard, and it's going to bring up
and no
35.
Joe. Every angle.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great
And then you got
leverage.
Shane
They can get
McMahon.
low
I mean,
and not
come
get
on now,
bowled
like-
over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive
But I wonder, well, it makes me curious if the reason why they went with Johnson is because maybe Kevin Owens is supposed to be the 5th guy.
So on now the field goal team
Well,
for Philadelphia. From the left hash,
the way I saw it, it was supposed to be AJ Styles versus Rusev or whatever for that 5th spot, and Creative just basically did like a massive overhaul. Like, they put the belt on AJ, and now John Cena's the 5th guy.
Right. Yeah, this past week has been kind of like a random clusterfuck.
And AJ Styles has made history with WWE. He's done one thing that no WWE superstar has done, ever.
What's that?
He is the first WWE superstar to win the WWE Championship outside the United States.
Oh, yeah, I did see that.
Even though some people are arguing, well, what about when Triple H won the World Heavyweight title in Puerto Rico?
Yeah, but that's not the WWE title.
Yeah, it's the World Heavyweight.
Right. That's a different title. And apparently, this is the second time in 10 years that the title changed hands on SmackDown.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the last person, Brock Lesnar.
On second down, here's Fournette. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play
Right, over
out,
10 years or something like that.
God damn.
Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really
See, that's what I wish WWE would do a little bit more of. It's just on-the-fly title changes.
Formation here defensively.
Well, they probably look at WCW and the amount of time that they did it.
Back to throw.
Yeah, but they did it, like, with the World Heavyweight title in 2000, like, it just changed hands way too much. WC,
Yeah, I think,
9 times out of 10, though, if you go to a house show and a belt's on the line, the average person's gonna know, well, that person's, you know, whatever.
Directional kick going toward the sideline. And this punt goes out of bounds and
I think it was like, what, year 2000 or 2001?
now comes from Atlanta. And it's an early lead there
The
for the Saints.
World Heavyweight title changed hands like 50-some times in a year.
Oh, that was 2000.
They begin the drive with Pumphrey.
And that was,
And-
half of it was on that fucking house show.
And,
Not house show, but like, or Metro.
what is it, fucking, goddamn, I'm trying to think. For WWE, I think the title changed hands. I think they said something like, I think it was like at most 6 times the WWE title changed.
Maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
I remember reading something about that. Like, people were saying that was too much.
And he connects with Ertz. It's a gain of 17, and it'll give him a 1st down.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
They'll run it now with Pumphrey.
It's Christ.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. So nothing there, but maybe you blame that on the block.
Yeah, at some point you've got
Play
to
Madden.
win at the point of
Yeah.
attack, and on that play,
I'm actually winning for the moment.
defense, they made it happen.
Yeah, good time.
Oh yeah.
On play action.
Yeah,
Wentz.
the guy you're playing, he's in your league.
Incomplete.
I'm sorry, what?
Now keep in mind, they
The
did
guy
have
you're
3
playing, he's in your
interceptions
league?
last week.
Yeah.
Couldn't quite come up with a first quarter pick that time.
But they had to like what they saw in terms of reacting when the ball is thrown. We had an expression when I played. It was called break on it. Every time the quarterback puts the ball in the air, break on the football. Go make a play and accumulate those interceptions.
Former defensive back. You remember those 3 interception games? Well, it can be contagious. Give you a
How you doing in your league so far?
Oh, I'm like 2-7.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, I had like a few losses because of when my internet was down.
Okay.
Yeah. And I think, and like the first.
Exactly happened with that. Like,
Okay. Long story short, the way the cable people are describing it is someone got a hold, someone fucked around with like the cord outside, and that's what caused. Yeah.
No, you're actually counting on your big boys to protect you from them, but on that play, the defensive tackle had the leverage, and he won the battle.
Connection or something like that.
Yeah, fucked with the connection.
Yeah, that or you put somebody.
Oh.
Back live with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Eagles with the ball here to begin quarter number 2. They're in the midst of a nice drive, but facing a 3rd and long here.
Shit, that probably meant like everybody in there, the whole area probably lost it.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
And this one is right through. And that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So that scores now in their first 2 possessions, but it's 6-0. Probably not the kind of scores they were hoping for.
No, not at all, but I think that they've shown that they can have some success against this defense. So they'll go back to the sideline knowing the points are going to be there for the taking.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case. What are they fighting for now going forward?
You know exactly what they're fighting for is that word that some people don't want to hear, but it's pride.
Draft. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to go draft, but pride's better, right?
Well, you know something? You're right, because that's part of it, but that's 2 different mindsets. That's front office mindset, draft position, where are we going to be and what do we need to get? And then the players and the coaching staff right now, pride. Can they win some games and feel better about themselves despite the fact they have no shot at the playoffs?
They'll run it again with Fournette. Evades the tackler, and now some space. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Jaguars. A big play there. With touchdown number 7 on the year.
I had 3 of my guys wrapped up around one player, and he shrugged them all off.
And he puts it through.
And housed it.
So 5 yards for running into. Lucky it wasn't 15 for roughing.
No doubt about it, because they protect the kickers and the guys holding the ball almost as much as they protect quarterbacks in the pocket. They don't want those types of injuries.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. They've been settling quite a bit. They've been able to move the football some, but they've just been settling. That's one of the reasons they're down on the scoreboard.
I love that word you picked, settling, because nowadays in this NFL, you're thinking touchdown almost every drive.
Nah, I'm at work when most of their games are on.
The field goal, it's just like you're leaving points out there when you don't put it in
Fucking
the end zone.
sucks.
Be trying to put it in the end zone here on this drive.
Yeah, I think I managed to watch like 1 game this year, and it was only the last like 15 minutes of it, like the last quarter.
Action here on 1st down.
You told me a little bit Alton. Like he gets in like one of his moods where usually I might be able to get like an hour or 2 of like video game time or watching TV.
Pick 6 right there, those linebackers. They
He gets in
love
one
when
of
those
his
short
moods
throws come,
where
those eyes
he
get
wants to
real
watch
wide,
something.
don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play?
Like he knows.
Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the
He knows
opposite
like on the
direction.
PS4, he knows the home button.
Mhm.
So if there's something that's the one that he don't, he'll push the home button.
Officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Like he'll be in the middle watching one of the shows and he'll just be like, no, I don't want that.
Oh wow.
Right. He's a picky motherfucker.
Fresh off the pick 6. They've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, The guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those
All right,
defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right?
And
this is incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended
Later, man.
receiver, and it's third down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Wentz.
Wide open and overthrows. Wow.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? He couldn't determine where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. They'll look to throw here on first down. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A Jacksonville first down on a pickup of 17. Fournette, a first down carry. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. To Fournette. And an alley to run. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Looking to throw. Catch made right side by Wilson. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Luke Wilson, his second touchdown on the season, and the Jaguars add 6 to their lead. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Here's Myers now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Two minutes remain here in the first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this. On first down, Wentz. Jeffrey reels it in over the middle. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Adams, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles get a score closer.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
The Jaguars offense now heads back onto the field. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And they can't get the long connection as it falls incomplete. The tight end, Luke Wilson, is the target. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Let's go! Ohio! Ohio! Flex round! Flex round!
They'll look to throw. And he locates Luke Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Fletcher Cox coming up the middle, gets him there for a loss of about 9. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And always sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. He has been interception prone here in his rookie season. How patient can they be with him?
That is the key question, isn't it? A lot of it depends on the head coach, what type of defense you have, and just a general understanding of the makeup of him. But the bottom line is you posed a great question. Are they at the stage where they've run out of patience and now they get to demand production? Or do you continue to stay with him this way?
Looking for Tate, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground.
Here we go. Ryan 38. Ryan 38. Flex round. Flex round.
Now back to throw. Airing it out for Hearns. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, helped force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Elsewhere on this Sunday in the NFL, they're in the second quarter in Detroit. And the Lions have opened it up, leading now by a couple of touchdowns. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And, oh, he is really laid out that time. Knocked flat on his back. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They keep it with Fournette on first down. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So on is Jason Myers. He's hit from as long as 58 in his career. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. So on is Jason Myers. He's hit from as long as 58 in his career. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. So we've reached halftime here with the visiting Jaguars out on top. As we'll send you down the coast to Orlando, where we check in with our friend Larry Ridley and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Larry, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken near the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And now we'll get a timeout. Looks like we've got a Jaguar in some discomfort down there on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. Well, now they'll try the end around. And I think the ball's out. And it's picked up by the Eagles.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Second down, offense behind the sticks here. 2nd and 13. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. 8 yards on the run, and that cuts this down to a 3rd and about 5.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
To throw is Wentz. And Jeffrey's got it. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. An Eagle first down. Wentz hooking up with Jeffrey. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his...
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Telvin Smith in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. On play action, it's Wentz. And he whips that one incomplete there.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Now Wentz on the bootleg. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Telvin Smith. He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. Here's Donnie Jones now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. Yeah, this one's high, but not very far. And it's picked up by the Eagles.
I feel like you and I could be in our backyard with our dads right now. What did they always say when they were throwing us the ball? Look it all the way in. Make sure you secure it. That had the feeling of not happening there on that play, that he didn't have full control of the ball.
When that punch coming in, I've never returned punts, but I would imagine it's tough to monitor those guys coming full steam ahead at you.
It really is. You try and get that peek to know where they are, about whether you should fair catch it or not. But sometimes you just have to have a sense, a feeling, and just have to make sure, number one, though, you catch the ball. And
touchdown, Philadelphia! Davante Adams with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Eagles are back within a score.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air, because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. To return it is Corey Grant. And he's got room. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. Corey Grant, 88 yards. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Well, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. They coming off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball. That cut down the lead. Now the defense does their part, got them the football back.
So now maybe with the touchdown they scored previously, plus their defense making that stand up and getting them the ball right back, momentum may be shifting in their favor.
And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's second down. And they give this time to the tailback. And he'll get this one up to the 26. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Now a play fake. Wentz. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles, but enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Now a play fake here on first down. Wilson snags it left side. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. On play action, they'll throw. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Derek Barnett, he's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Here's a give to Fournette. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And it's caught over the middle. Wilson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another 13 yards there twice in a row, and they're on the move. Another first down as well. So they're operating in the red zone. They'll toss it to Fournette. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
They'll set up to throw. Forced out to his left. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of. Otherwise, he was going to get sacked.
The Jaguars on third down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. They're going to look to throw. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Brandon Graham in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. This just a 24-yard attempt. And Myers able to knock it through. Back to the NFL scoreboard for his 2nd, 3rd quarter in Indy. Now you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. Myers now converted on the field goal try. Now he's on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And out now come the Eagles. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. So the incomplete pass brings up 2nd down. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. Now Wentz. Over the middle, complete to Tate. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Give him 16 yards on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down. And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Wentz. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the 4th quarter. So the offense has it 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
On play action, Wentz. He'll buy some time. The ball comes out. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Hard throw, incomplete.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have gets chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions may be in the back of his mind. Now Wentz, gotta have this one. And no, it's incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Jags take over in terrific field position. Out comes the Jaguar offense now as they get set to take over. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Timmy Jernigan in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. They'll drop to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Fletcher Cox in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. He'll look to throw. And he's going to go down again. Fletcher Cox in there to get him. And that's sack number 6 for him on the year. Here's Brad Nordman now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. On the return, it's Tate. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And this offense this time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this one's going to go out of bounds, so no recovery, but on 4th down, a change of possession anyway.
Now, I have to admit, partner, that I've often thought that I don't like this rule, where the offensive player fumbles the ball, it goes out of bounds, and they get to keep it.
That's just because you're a defensive guy. That's why you don't like it.
Yeah, you're right. It is a slanted view, isn't it?
But this is where, for the offensive team, the sideline is their friend. Usually it's not their friend.
Yeah, exactly right. I actually played for a guy in college. You know what he used to name the sideline? Sammy. Sammy sideline, and use him well.
2nd down following the run. Shotgun now for Wentz.
I'm throwing the ball.
Down he goes. Telvin Smith in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. Wentz. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball, just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the linebacker, Paul Posluszny. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll get this over to Westbrook. It's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. So they complete the pass, and now they face a 2nd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
They're able to locate Wilson. And they'll get him to the ground, but he got all the way down to the 30-yard line. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. Looking to throw. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Luke Wilson, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead. Now whistles and a timeout signaled here by the offense, and that's their first of this second half. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Here's Myers now to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. And they're definitely showing blitz here.
Let's go, let's go.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Just a couple there on the second down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation. Around the NFL 4th quarter right now in Atlanta. And scoring again, the Saints have extended their lead. Play action. Now Wentz. A win would be just... And my goodness,
fucking overthrow like a bitch.
Picked off around the 37. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. The Jags offense now gets set and heads back onto the field. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Jacksonville, it's a win they needed, if for nothing else, in their sanity as they move to 4-6.